Good morning, good morning. Hi guys, this is Venus with No Mess. I wanted to come on here and I wanted to share something with y'all guys. When I tell you that mankind had lost their mind, I mean what I said. And when I tell you the demons is working overtime out here, I want to share something with you. We have a 22-year-old white male. Yes, I said it. We have a 22-year-old white male had lost his life because a black male, 36 years old, had no control and had no respect for mankind. I'm going to let y'all listen to this clip and then we're going to talk about it. Just hold on a second, guys.
Suspect who allegedly shot a landscaper last week faced a judge.
Yeah, 36-year-old Travis Jackson was arraigned this afternoon. 2 News reporter Kirsten Reedford is live in the newsroom. Kirsten, what is that suspect's bond?
Travis Jackson, the suspect in the case, pled not guilty. He was given a $1 million bond. He is charged with 1 count of murder as an unclassified felony. Jackson appeared before a judge today in Dayton Municipal Court. He is being charged with the murder of landscaper Tanner Staggs, who was fatally shot in front of 28 Indiana Avenue in Dayton last Thursday. When officers arrived on the scene, Jackson told officers that he and Staggs had an argument over grass and dirt being on his vehicle from the landscaping work. The argument led to Jackson coming into the roadway and shooting. The detective's statement of facts says the landscaper suffered from multiple gunshot wounds. Staggs was transported to Miami Valley Hospital, where he was pronounced as deceased.
He fully intends to defend his case, and thank you, Your Honor. We understand the bond's going to be significant.
His court appearance will be next Monday when his preliminary hearing will take place. Reporting live in the newsroom, Kirsten Reedford, 2 News.
Okay, guys, did y'all guys hear that? Okay, let me take this one down right quick, guys. Let me take this one down and I'm going to put this one up. Okay, guys, do you see that? The gentleman on your left, that is Jackson. He's 36 years old and he's black. And the gentleman on your right, he's the 22-year-old white male. And his name is Staggs. It's Staggs. I don't want to mess up his name. First, I want to say, rest in peace, baby boy. You did not deserve this. And yes, I call him baby boy because he's much younger than I. And also my condolences go to his family. I can imagine what y'all guys going through. Y'all just had celebrate his birthday. He just turned 22. And you see what I mean, guys? When you have folks running out here, no self-control, no discipline, no love for mankind, just want to do what the heck they want to do. They want to do the heck what they want. We got a 22-year-old kid out here working, trying to make a living and get gunned down in broad daylight because he was cutting grass. He was doing something that he's supposed to be doing. Okay, guys, let's get in here. They said this 22-year-old had been trimming a Klein yard and with his crew because he was working for this company. The company name, I think I can recall, was Dunham Lawns Care. I think that's what the name was. He was with his crew. They was cutting grass. And you know how that when you cut grass, you do the trimming and you have to do the leaf blower or maybe you blow the grass or whatever. Well, anyway, This 22-year-old was out there doing his job. Travis decided to come out and get in a dispute about the grass and some mud on his car. So they said the two guys went back and forth, but the 22-year-old one decided to go back and work. And I guess by him turning his back and going back working and say, hey, forget this man, I'm not even going to talk to him. This 36-year-old guy, Travis, guess what he did, guys? He decided to go back in his house, get his gun, come back out, and shoot this 22-year-old kid. Yeah, that's what he did. You talking about no self-control? And you talking about evil? You talking about somebody being evil? You are 36 years old. You went out there and you talked to the guy. You got in a dispute with him. He walked off and went back to work. And you're going to go and get your weapon and take this young man down. No, you need to stay in jail. You don't need to ever see daylight again. And if you have any kids, I feel sorry for them. Your mother, your father, your family, I feel sorry for them. But you do not need to come back out here. This young kid had just turned 22 years old. He had his whole life ahead of him. And guess what? He was doing the right thing. He was out here working, trying to make a living on his own. You don't see too many 22, 21 years old want to work. Not in that type of. And he was doing everything right. But you unalive the man for no reason. Because even if, just say if grass was on your car, or mud was on your car, you could have went got you a water hose, put some water in it, in a bucket, and you could have washed that off. Because when you have cars like that, and you live close to your neighbors, I don't care how many times you wash your cars or clean your cars. When you live there close to somebody, things gonna happen. That's why you need garages. That's why you need carports. That's why you need certain things to protect your car. But then you don't have self-control. Because you should have moved your car away from the sidewalk. And that would have took care of all the problems. Okay? But now you decide, go in the house, get your weapon, come back out here and shoot the man in his chest. See, you meant to kill the man. You meant to take this young kid out. Because why shoot him in his chest? You shouldn't not even pull your weapon out. You didn't shoot him in the leg. You shot him in the chest. To kill alive this young boy. And that's where you need to be. They shouldn't even give you a bond. You need to stay in there for the rest of your life. You took a life, now you need to give a life and give yours. Because his mother or his family will never get to see him again. They would never get to see this boy again. And he was only 22, just celebrated his 22nd birthday. And let me keep going. Police said Mr. Jackson admitted to the shooting and showed the officer where he had hidden the gun. See, that's what I'm saying. He knew what he had done. Because after he shot the boy, guess what he did? He went and put the gun away. That's what I'm telling y'all. He knew what he was doing because he went in the house, like I told you, and got the gun and came back out and shot the boy in the chest. So then the investigator also recovered the 9 mm casing from the sidewalk. And what got me is when the 911 played the call, and I heard it when they were screaming, "We got a guy that got shot in the heart. We got a guy that got shot in the heart." And you could hear the guys working. They were screaming. They were crying. I mean, I heard the call. It was sad. It was bad. When asked about what happened, it was an argument over grass clipping on a car. Guys, if you talking about no self-control, no discipline, this is one of the cases. But this man is 36 years old. You care more about your car than somebody's life. And he was only out there with his crew cutting grass. And you done took this boy life. Okay, guys. Let me take a break for a minute. I know we can't bring this young man back, but we can pray for his family. His company said that Tanner was always a positive person, had a positive attitude, was a good team player, got along well with others, was patient and understanding. They say he was a young man that loved everything. This is so sad because, a lot of young people his age, they probably would have just act up or fly off or whatever. They said this young man, he just walked away and just went on back to work. Like nothing ever happened. He went on back to work like nothing never happened. And this fool went in there, got his weapon, and came back out here and shot this young boy. He needs to stay in jail the rest of his life. And I'm going to say it again. He needs to stay in jail the rest of his life. But I'm going to be following this case, guys, when trial comes. It shouldn't be a whole lot to this trial. But this, to me, is just like a cut and dry case. But they also have a GoFundMe page for this young guy. They created a GoFundMe page to cover his funeral costs. I'm not for sure how much they have right now, but there is a GoFundMe page. And let me give you his full name just in case anyone wants to contribute to his GoFundMe page. This young gentleman's name, his first name is Tanner. His last name is Staggs. If you want to try to look it up, if you want to try to help the family. All of us said that this young boy's life was taken too soon, guys. He has, if you think about it, he has so much ahead of him. He had just turned 22. I mean, he could have made a big impact for the youth. This is what I'm saying. A lot of our young ones are being taken away, especially the ones that, they could really be a plus for some of the ones that come in behind them. This boy is 22 years old, trying to work. He could be a plus. He could be an impact for someone 14, 15 years old. They could say, I want to be just like this guy. And, 15, 16-year-old could go out here and try to work, try to make a living. Guys, we're going to have to do better. We're going to have to use self-control and discipline. But when I tell you that Black people's my people, I keep telling you guys, you are giving them the blueprint. All that they have to do is follow the roadmap. So when you go to prison and you get in front of that judge, you cannot blame no one but yourself. I don't want to hear nothing but no white man did anything to you. I'm tired of hearing that. You are doing it to yourself. Because this case right here is uncalled for. This young white kid, I call him a kid because he's much younger than I am. But I'm going to say this young white man was only doing his job. If you had any common sense and discipline, you're 36 years old. You could have called the company or you could have called the police. But matter of fact, no, you didn't have to do all of that. You could have waited till those guys had finished their job. And you could have got off your lazy butt, I'm going to call, and got you a bucket of water and a water hose and went out there and sprayed your car. Even if you didn't have a water hose, you could have got you a bucket of water, and went out there and you could have washed your car again. And this boy would have still been there. Then if you were too close to your house or your resident, then you could have made a phone call to the company. You did not have to take this young man's life. So you know what? Like I said before, you do the crime, you do the time. But I'm going to also add this. You took a life, then you need to give yours. You need to stay in there for the rest of your life. I'm going to have to say this guy because this one right here, uncalled for. This young man walked away and went back to work. This fool went in the house, got his weapon, and came and shot the boy in his chest. He shot him in his chest, not his leg, not his arm. He aimed at this boy's chest. He meant to kill this young man. So you tell me if Satan and his demon is not on the warpath. Like I said yesterday, Satan and his demon don't care what color, they don't care what age, they don't care what race. They are out here working overtime. It's up to us as human beings to have discipline and self-control and know right from wrong. It's up to us. Just because Satan and his demons out here, that don't mean we have to follow them. This was pure evil to take away this young man's life. So guys, this is all I know about this case. A trial is coming up. And I will look into this again today and see when his trial date, because I didn't have the trial date on this police report right here. I don't have the trial date on this. I will definitely look this up and see if we have got a trial date and follow this one, guys. I will make sure I follow this one. And I just want to let y'all guys know, I really appreciate each and one of y'all guys. My video is for teaching, entertainment, and education purpose only. And guys, please try to adapt self-control. Try to adapt self-control and discipline. Guys, we need to protect our babies. We really do. And guys, please don't forget to hit that like button. And also, guys, if y'all like my channel and you feel it in your heart to donate to my channel, I have two ways. I have a PayPal account, which is @VanessaBrown. And then I have a cashtag, which is $VanessaBrown1. So guys, please love on each other. Be patient. Until next time, peace.